Hey everybody, it's me again, Kale. I'm here playing more Tales of Berseria. Last time we left off, we just got our butts handed to us by a big old dragon. And then, well, Zavid revealed that it was his lover before she turned into a dragon, and that made me feel sad. Because I like Zavid. Kind of want the best for that guy, but... shit. That's heavy, man. Also, hold on, my camera's weird. Another look at it. There we go. That feels better. Perfect. Mid-recording adjustment. Ooh! That means I can do the thing now. Wait. How do I do it? Oh. Oh. How do I... That's how I use the bottles. There we go. Yay! Got my hoverboard. We may not have them in real life that, you know, work quite as effectively, but I got them here. Alright, so after all of that shenanigans, we're just heading back to Titania, our base. So... I guess we'll walk, or hover. Taking the sights, you know. I didn't really get a good chance to kind of appreciate this place. There's also a couple of dungeons around here. It wouldn't be an adventure if I didn't. Let's go do some exploring, shall we? Probably won't get too far, but my spirit is calling to them, to these unexplored places of the earth. I must know what lies inside these crevices. My adventurer's spirit is piqued! Ooh, it's a big cave. Anything fun in the big cave? Oh, they're gonna block my path, aren't they? Zamal Grotto is a den of powerful demons. Entry to this point is forbidden. And maybe we should go in. After all, we are a group of powerful demons. And relatively powerful outlaws. Shouldn't we by right be in there? Let's check out the northern cave then. Maybe that one's a bit more welcoming. Supposed to be able to knock things out if I run. Oh, nope.
Let's get started.
I guess if they're powerful enough, I just fight them. Didn't know. Big dick DPS. Yes. Oh, good. Fee's gonna take care of him. Wow. I forget how powerful Fee actually is. It's pretty impressive. Takes out well over half their health. Actually, pretty much exactly half their health in one missed guard. Which is good. I need that kind of power.
Are you hurt? Can you stand?
He's fine. Quit being so overly protective. Alright. Got one more cave to explore. Hopefully it'll be more interesting than the last one. Up, ledge. Ledge! Apparently I can't take it off 6 jumps. Which is unfortunate. No, leave me alone. I have no time for you nor your shenanigans, dragon. All divide. Dude. If I'm finding all divides in copper chests now, that's pretty dope. All divides for the uninitiated are impressive items that completely divide all damage done in combat by about... I think it's half? I want to say half. And that's my damage, the enemy's damage. Just, it's a way to prolong a fight that is just going a bit too fast. Alright, so what's over here? The Vol Forest. Fog-shrouded mystery. I like mystery. I like intrigue. Red fumes fill the air. Doesn't let I get past this point. Okay. And I can use my little hoverboard to get over that if I can find the point of interest. Whoa, jeez!
We will need to be extremely wary.
Why? Oh, they're level 40. That'll be fine. Get him! Murder them. Yeah, this isn't so bad. We got this. There we go. Yeah, easy peasy.
We won, right? Right?
Level 40's nothing. Alright. At least we didn't double battle them. That would have been terrifying. Doesn't look like I'm going to be able to do anything here. Well, that's depressing. Came all this way to give myself an adventure, and all I got was an arcane bottle. What's that do? Oh, neat. Totally can use that. Hey, you. Fight me so this is worthwhile. And you're dead. Man, where all this power come from that I'm just wrecking things constantly? I feel like whatever break I just took made me more powerful, and I didn't actually train.
There are none who can resist my spear.
I'll take it, yo. All the more power I can get, the better. Did I level up a couple times last episode? This is what happens when I take weeks off from recording. I forget everything I did. This is what happens when I take weeks off from playing a game in general. Just everything goes straight out the window. Though I do remember the sick hoverboard, so that's good. Makes traveling this big open land so much easier. And I suppose I could just use a bottle to quick teleport, which, actually now I think about it, we will do. Why do they want me to go to Logos? That actually very confuses me. Maybe a story event happens on the way back to Port Zexen. Had to remember which port I was going back to. And as such, they needed me to be not at Zexen, but close to it. Ooh. And we've got the ley line planet stream thing tree. The little glowy bit that powers my that thing. I like my hoverboard. Hi, turtles, what's up?
Turtles, keeping tight circles. Oh, perfect timing, Eisen. I's got a letter for you.
Ah.
Did you get a reply to that letter you sent? What's it say? What's it say?
I know everything that you've done. Repent for your horrendous deeds, you monster.
What did you do, Eisen?
No idea. There's no sender written on here either.
Who would write something so awful?
Who cares? If I gave a damn about other people's feelings, I wouldn't be a pirate.
Good point.
I suppose that's true.
Forget about it. What's the status of the other stuff?
The Palmier made it just fine. But we've run into some troubles finding the Nordals. My deepest apologies.
What are Nordals?
Nordals used to be given out by Empyrean temples. If you collect a set of 4, you'd find happiness. Oh, so they said. Nowadays, there's only 4 left. Red, blue, green, and black. Even worse, nobody hardly knows nothing about them.
Dolls of the Empyreans. Do you think they're like that one we saw of Aminoch in that shop in Isolt?
Kind of. But these are less gloomy looking and more, how can I describe it?
Something like a quiet radiance?
A quiet radiance. That's perfect!
Somehow I feel there's
think
something
I
wrong
get
about
it.
them.
I'd never have pegged you as a collector of religious claptrap, Eisen. Think they'll help keep the Reaper away?
Probably not. But in the off chance they actually work, they'll keep her safe.
Hey, that letter Eisen sent off earlier was addressed to a woman, wasn't it?
Yep.
Our little Laffy set is growing up.
No, I wasn't implying she was his girlfriend. Her writing just seemed more mature, and...
Nobody's buying it, dude. Just fess up.
It's nothing like that. She's my younger sister.
I didn't know you had a sister.
She's the only family I have left. She and I
So
live
you're
apart
saying
for
she's available.
various reasons.
I'm guessing
Good
your
on you,
death
Fee.
wish is one of them, huh?
Good on you.
Mogiloo. So that's why. I'd be happy to help you look for those dolls, Eisen.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay then. Thanks.
Alright. We got a new side quest. Also, just realized. I don't need you for recording. Oops. Alright, so what do we want to talk about?
I saw Benwick and the other crew members get into a serious fight over whether cats or dogs were better. I don't get what the big deal is. I can't believe you could say such a thing! No conflict is more perilous than the one that has dogged mankind since the dawn of civilization! In the shadow of every war are the battles of dog lovers and cat lovers. Between each side lies a divide.
I
Maybe
highly
not all
doubt
at
this.
peace, but unbridgeable all the same. I'd say we're lucky that the squabble you saw didn't escalate into anything more serious. I had no idea it was such a big deal. So what side do all of you fall on? I am, without a doubt, a cat person. Cats and witches have a long history
I mean, that's
together.
true. That's fair.
Personally, I prefer dogs because they
You
can
would.
cohabit with humans while following rules. But I like cats too, because they're cute.
Okay.
What about you, Rokuro?
Shigure liked cats, so I don't. But I like dogs even less. Always wagging their tails for their masters.
I feel the same way. Dogs will trade anything for food. Learning tricks, wagging their tails, getting friendly, and in time, even forgetting to howl.
I think that's too cynical. Dogs make efforts to please humans so that we can live together. They're friendly and compassionate creatures.
Then does that make you a cat person, Eisen?
Actually, I like squirrels best. When I lived with my sister,
Nice.
the nearby forest had lots of nice, fluffy squirrels that would let me pet them.
This isn't about
awesome.
squirrels. It's about cats and
Yes, it
dogs.
is. Squirrels.
You have to pick a side.
New side.
If I had to choose, yeah, it'd be cats. There's something lovable about the way they act, especially when you spoil them. Reminds me a lot of my sister.
I could actually
What
see
about
that.
you, Velvet? Cats or dogs?
Dogs. They don't betray you.
You always have to be
Wow.
so serious, don't you?
Way to bring the
So
mood down.
Velvet and Eleanor like dogs, while Mogiloo and Eisen prefer cats. And Rokuro doesn't care for either one. That makes you our tiebreaker, kiddo. The fate of this showdown is in your hands. It is? Now that you're no longer the Abbey's dog, perhaps you're thinking of being one for Velvet's column?
What has that got to do with anything?
God,
We're
such
just
a low
talking
blow.
about which animal we like.
If you're getting so angry over this, he's going to have no choice but to pick dogs.
I just told you.
No more fighting! This is clearly getting out of hand. So why don't you all agree that you're Bienfu people and make up already?
And
Goddamn
what makes you
Bienfu.
special enough to have Bienfu people?
Because I can be loyal like a dog, but also do my own thing like a cat. If you pick me, everybody wins.
Nobody wins.
I don't think it works that way.
Thank you, Fee. The strangest of arguments we get into as a group. I pick weird people to follow around. Well, okay, the games pick weird people for me to follow around. I just play the games because... Ooh, I got a thing over here! I'm also easily distracted, in case you hadn't noticed. Gotta make use of my new toy, after all. Yeah! Whee! Best find in the entire game right here. Everybody's gonna be jealous of my new sweet ride. Alright. Save up real quick, and then I'll head back off to Titania. See what new news we got. I'll just stare at the screen for a little while. Deadpan, expressionless. Because I can't think of anything to say. Come on, guys, get us to Titania quickly. I need more topics. Or we can have a little sidetrack. That sidetracks help me too. Shall we stop there? I mean, I suppose it is one of our primary suppliers. Does make sense.
I guess a dragon was a bit much to take on, even for the Reaper. You should get some rest.
It was a
We
big
all
dragon.
should. I'll just get the crew started on readying the ship for our next departure.
Sounds good to me.
You go do that. Laphicet, you should get some rest too.
I'm fine. It's more important that I focus on finding an actual Therian this time. I'm going to take another try at sensing the Earth Pulse points.
You're a hard worker, little buddy. I appreciate that.
You're as stubborn as ever, Fee.
Yeah, but he gets the job done, and that's what's important. Especially for him. Makes him feel accomplished. That's something I can get behind. Alright, so what's my destination? Rest for a while. Got it. Gotcha. I'll go see if he needs any help. Yeah, and that's kind of what the Abbey's been doing. They sicked a couple of low-level dragons on me earlier in the game. Thankfully, Velvet got hopped up on Moloch Juice herself and kicked its ass. And that's simple to answer. It's because if anybody found out, they'd call things into question. And questioning is not what he needs. As the lawful neutral villain, questions are the things that will ultimately send his plans into ruins. Hey, what's up, guys? Oh my god, they got pictures!
More complaining, is it?
Come on,
They've never had pictures before, that's awesome!
Every time I turn around, Velvet or one of the pirates is telling me to go make some delivery to some island.
I love this.
I can never get a break.
Isn't that just a
I
sign
also
they
love
think you're a
Kuragane.
dependable guy?
Maybe, but I don't see them sending you off on errands. It's like they take one look at your face and decide to leave you alone.
I don't have a face.
Oh, right, sorry. The slip of the tongue.
Maybe you just don't know how much work I do around here. It's more than you think. Anything to do with iron, I do it. Making tools, repairing things. What do you take me for? Some kind of cheeky freeloader? I don't even have cheeks.
You're too funny. But doesn't it ever annoy you to have all these kids giving you orders?
I've spent my entire life thinking of nothing but forging swords. It's been centuries since I've interacted with youngsters like them. they can be a hassle. But at least it's a new hassle.
His shoulders blush.
Yeah, that's what I thought at first. So I went along with whatever they asked. But I've been too nice, so they keep pushing work onto me. Maybe if I hadn't been so helpful, they would have stayed out of my face like they stay out of yours.
I don't have a face.
That's not the point. Aren't you even listening to what I'm saying here?
You need to make up your mind.
Best new comedy duo.
You and I got on this ship alongside these people, who are putting themselves in great danger in order to live the lives of their choosing. If you don't like it, then go on and get off this ship with your tail between your legs.
Ah.
Yeah, except I don't have a tail right now.
He can do it too. I love these guys. Dial and Kuragane are my favorite side characters ever. Can't think of a single side character that has brought me more joy. They truly are the MVPs. Somebody get a mop down here. That was unnecessarily wet. That's gonna cause mold. And given all the malevolence in this area, I'm sure it'll cause, like, creepy demon mold. Alright, I can do this. Whee! 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 Stupid doors. Ruining my good time. Man, this thing takes turns like a dream. Eat your heart out, Heelys.
Don't push yourself too hard now, Laphicet. You hear me?
I hear you. I just...
Hey. What are you doing down there?
I told everyone I could find the Therians, but... I've only sent us to the wrong places. Aizen, is there any way to boost Amalok's powers?
I guess it's okay for me to tell you this.
Don't tell him anything dangerous.
The majority of Malakim today have their consciousnesses sealed away to be used as mere tools for the exorcists. But originally, Malakim were beings who received prayers from people, and in return bestowed their blessings upon nature and mankind.
So you're saying that when humans pray to Amalok, the Malak receives great strength?
Yes. In general, at least. Some
That makes
Malakim,
sense.
like me, buck the system and bring about misfortune rather than divine grace.
Oh, that's unfortunate. But who would ever pray to me?
Maybe you didn't lead us to any Therians, Fee, but it's not like we came back empty-handed. We found Orichalcum to use against Shigure.
That's right.
And we also learned we can hold our own against a dragon.
For a little bit.
Velvet.
So where should we go next, Fee?
Northgand! There's a big Earth Pulse point north of Helavis.
Works for me. Aizen?
We can leave whenever you want. Doesn't matter to me.
And I'm all set. Let's make our way to the harbor.
See, adventuring
When I
makes
say
everybody
prayers,
happier.
I don't mean outright worshipping. All I'm talking about are earnest thoughts and feelings directed at you.
I see. So I'm already receiving prayers then.
Damn right you are, kid. Just keep up the good work. We'll find those Therians eventually. After all, even if we have to go to every Earth Pulse point in the goddamn world, we'll make progress. Sooner or later. Alright. Let's get back topside. Oh god. Okay. This thing turns too good sometimes. Here. Oh jeez. Oh jeez. This doesn't get hung up on walls too much. That being said, where's my next destination? Topside. Got it. Let's go. I'm not exactly certain how much faster this thing goes. It's kind of hard to gauge. I want to say maybe double the speed once you gear it up to full gear. Definitely feels faster. I just don't know how much faster. It's this way, wasn't it? Yeah, here we go. Alright. We have our next destination, so what's up, guys?
Our next target is north of Helives, near the Faldes ruins. In light of everything we know,
Remember that
I'd
area.
say it's highly likely we'll find a Therian there.
Let's hope.
Then we should make our first stop, Port Helives.
With the mischief we got into last time, getting into the city might prove difficult.
I don't know what you're talking about,
Benwick,
Rokro.
how are things in Helives right now?
That shipping guild that used to handle our mooring is pretty much toast. But for some reason, the Abbey isn't watching the port as much as they once were. Unfamiliar ships have been hauling in relief supplies, so if we pose as one of the transport ships, I think we can slip in. And if we divert some supplies to an unofficial channel, we might be able to secure a new mooring partner.
Smuggling in
That'd
relief
work.
supplies for our own disaster. Cheeky bastards, aren't we?
I like it.
What'll get us in.
That much is true. It's
Cause
a plan.
problems and then
Roger.
give supplies
I'll
to
get
solve
right
the
on it.
problems. We're the best. We're the greatest villains ever.
Hey, Eleanor. Abbey exorcists don't pray to their tethered Malachim, do they?
You mean something besides our oaths?
An oath is a magical formula that grants you power in exchange for binding you to a rule, right?
Yes, though that is simplifying it a bit.
When Malachim receive human prayers, they bestow their blessings upon people and nature. Eisen told me that we Malachim grow stronger when humans pray to us.
Prayers and blessings? I've never heard of that. I used to think the same way as the other exorcists. Malachim are merely tools that allow us the use of arts.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
But Inominat
It's a
is
sad way of
different.
looking at it.
The exorcists all worship him. They have faith in his mighty power. And not only that,
He's
the
just a
people of his
Malachim
nation
at
pray to
the
the
end of the
Imperium
day.
for salvation, just as Artorias instructs them.
Ah, I get it now.
See the wheels turning, do you, kiddo?
Huh?
Artorias founded the Abbey within the existing Church of the Empyreans, so that he could direct the people's thoughts towards Inominat, so that even while they
Focus
lionize
them on him.
Artorias as their savior, they are made aware of Inominat's presence behind him.
Everyone starts believing in Inominat. The prayers of the entire world go to him, becoming his power.
After the
So
centuries-long
this isn't even
decline of
for the
Imperial
world, it's for
worship,
him.
he becomes stronger than anyone today could imagine.
The pieces do fit. Oaths, prayers, blessings, the demon blight. So much in this world is affected by matters of the heart. They hold magical power, both effective and meddlesome.
We are truly going up against the rest of the entire
I am
world,
unhappy.
aren't we?
Don't look so troubled, Eleanor. I'm gonna do my best to get stronger, so believe in me. I am a Malak after all.
Oh, Laffy said, you've become so brave so quickly.
Have I?
But you're still cute when you get embarrassed.
Hey, why is your face so red?
Huh? My face isn't red.
Yes, it is. Quit hiding it, kid. Oh, another one. You wear glasses, dude? You look pretty
Hey,
dope in those.
Eisen.
Nice.
What's it feel like to get a letter?
I don't feel anything, nor do I want or need to. There's no joy in receiving these things.
You seemed happy.
Huh? Why not?
Don't be so shocked. Look, it's just an invoice from the Turtles.
Oh.
What's the big deal anyway? Do you wish you get letters too?
Yeah. But I don't have anyone to send letters to. Let alone anyone who would send me any.
Laffy said, I've got a letter for you.
What? Really? Who could it be from? The sender is... Bienfu?
Of course it is.
You got a letter from yours truly. I figured you'd be wanting someone to send you a letter right about now, so I wrote one up for you. What do you think? You're happy, right?
Oh, yeah. Thanks, Bienfu.
I'll even read it for you.
No, please don't.
Dear Moloch Lopperset, I hope that this letter finds you in good health and
Your
high
voice grates on
spirits.
my nerves, Bienfu.
Thankfully, I'm doing well myself, with no
I understand that's the
diseases
purpose.
to report.
Bienfu's taking all this so seriously. It's so rare to actually see him like this.
As you're aware, I've been spending my days ironing Magilu's outfits, sewing her buttons, and washing her hat and tremendously long socks. Recently,
She does have long
however,
socks.
I made
I'll
the
give you that.
mistake of remarking to her that she might not have been quite as slender as she once was in her younger years. She hung me upside down from the roof in the middle of the cold. I nearly became a frozen Normansicle. It was so horrible that I couldn't stop my tears from flowing down my little cheeks.
There's the Bienfu we know and love.
But all you wrote about
Love
in
is
that
a
letter
strong
was
word.
yourself. And you even read it out loud yourself.
That's okay. Thanks, Bienfu. It feels nice to get a letter.
That's so kind of you to say. I think I might cry.
Please
again.
don't. Please stop. Oh. Why do you have to be nice to him? Just means he keeps coming around. You're not as adorable as some of the other adorable things in Tales history.
We've loaded everything bound for Helaviz. With that much trade, I doubt anyone will suspect us.
Any idea who can give us cover for docking?
Not anyone in particular, but recently the power and influence of the Helaviz Fishermen's Guild has caught my eye.
Yeah.
The Fishermen's Guild, huh? Let's bring them some extra relief supplies. Fuel, drink, and as for the drink...
12-year-old amber draft. The sailors of Helaviz have an eye for the stuff.
You heard that from
If it
Dial,
works.
I take it. He's got a sharp eye.
He took a bottle in payments, but I say we turn a blind eye to it. We thought we were the best at this kind of thing, but having him around has been a real eye-opener.
Okay, but tell him if he takes a second, he'll pay for it. Eye for an eye.
Aye, aye. I'll keep an eye on him so that he doesn't sneak off with another bottle.
Good. Much as I like that guy, we can't have him dipping into our supplies too much. Gotta save some for the bribes. And da boop. Alright. Let's get over to Helaviz.
The supplies are loaded. We can make for Helaviz whenever you want.
That was fast.
If we weren't hard workers, we wouldn't be sailors.
That's a fair point. Aww.
Eleanor!
What's wrong, kiddo?
Oh, what's wrong, Kamoana?
She said she had a dream about her mom.
Aw, poor kiddo.
When Mommy saw me, she said I looked scary. That she didn't want a scary little girl like me.
Your mother would never say that, sweetheart.
Yeah. I'm just having an insecure moment. It's okay.
How can you be sure?
Well, how do I put it? I know because I know.
You're just lying to make me feel better.
Aw, Kamoana, don't cry.
Your voice isn't much better than Bienfu's, but I'll give it a pass because I know you're a kid. Bienfu has no excuse. That being said,
Oh, this is the part I hate about little kids.
me too. Thank you, Velvet.
I'm not a little kid. I hate you, Velvet. I hate you.
That's right, let it all out.
Stop it! Stop it! Mommy! I saw my mommy! She didn't want me.
Velvet knows how to be a good older sister. It's okay, kid.
She managed to cry herself to sleep.
They're not
Yeah, it's
rational creatures.
rough.
Sometimes you just gotta let them cry it out.
You seem used to it.
I guess you could say that. Luffy usually kept himself together when he was younger. But when he was really little, he had times like this every now and then. And on that note, let's take off all we can.
My liege, Dial, I leave Kamoana in your care.
I'll do what I can, but kids as sweet and honest as her are harder to deal with than corrupt bureaucrats.
An outlaw prince and a talking lizard are no replacement for a mother.
That's... yeah. But you'll do your best, and that's why I trust you guys. Thanks. And in return, we'll do our best to try and make some headway on this whole Therian problem. So what's the story like here? I haven't been here since I caused a fire.
I do hope Kamalana isn't crying anymore.
Yeah.
Shush.
How long is it going to be before you send in another exorcist to replace Lady Teresa?
Oh good, she's still not here.
With these demons clamoring at our gates, none of us feel safe anymore.
You have our deepest sympathies, but we were sent here on a different mission.
Of course you were.
That's what the last exorcist who came here said before leaving for the north.
Uh-oh.
What could be up there that's worth all that attention?
Therian.
Surely we're not all being punished by the Abbey for what happened with Medusa, are we?
Medusa?
That is not the case.
We're overhearing a lot of
Excuse
exposition.
us, we have business to attend
This
to.
is very handy.
So the exorcists are just passing through town and heading straight north. Odd.
I mean, that's what we're doing. Oh, our ship is leaving supplies. So, honestly, we're the better people in this scenario. Still. Either way. I think now that we got a little bit of direction to go with, call the episode for now. Had a bit of a tender moment back there. Well, 3 or 4 tender moments, actually. It was all really nice. This is a nice episode, but now we're focused again. We'll get right back to the adventure in the next episode. Anyhoozle. Hope you guys are enjoying yourselves, and if you are, feel free to come back for the next one. Until then, you all have yourselves a wonderful day, and I'll see you in the next episode. Later.